Now, for those of you who don't know, my name is Michael Forrest, and welcome to It's Shark Time. Now, before we get going, if I can ask you guys not to send me any text messages while I'm up here, because listen, when you're up here and all of a sudden you get a text message, it's like hitting a wall, except it's a wall of text, right? And that can really throw you off. It can really, throw you off there. So if you can save any questions or comments until the end of the show, I'd appreciate that. And if you need to get a hold of us, really the best way to reach us is by joining our Discord. And you're going to find the address right here on this beam right below me. All right, cool. All right, excellent. That's awesome. All right, now I've hosted over 500 events in Altspace, and in that time, the question I get asked the most is, why are we here? You get asked it all the time, every day, in fact, pretty much. And, we like to joke around about that a lot, and because, we get asked this so much. So we thought it'd be fun to have an event where we actually turn the tables on the audience and ask you guys that question, right? But I'm going to give you a hint. Right, it's a little bit of help. The answer is right here. If you've never been here before, the answer is right below the podium. So everybody, why are we here? That's it? Keep going. A little more enthusiasm, people. Come on. Defeat a shark. Defeat a shark. Yeah, that's right. And you know what? You think that'd be easy, but you know what? It's not. Right? I tell you, I've hosted about 10 events a week, and I've had hundreds of people coming through my experiences trying to get them to help me to feed my friends, and they won't do it. Right? They won't. You guys want to meet my friends? I'm going to bring them out. How about I bring them out? You guys want to meet my friends? Yeah? All right, cool. Let's bring them out. All right. Let's see. Here we go. We've got Melvin, we got Buster, and we got Fang. Come on up, guys. Now, these are my friends, and they're looking good now. But, there was a time recently where they didn't look so good. They were getting all skinny, and, they weren't being fed well. And even though we had a bunch of people coming through our events, something was missing. And then an admin told me that Altspace users would do absolutely anything for a world building kit. And I'm like, anything? Really? So we got right to work. We, learned the ways of Unity. We mastered the Unity uploader, and we assembled a list of, we assembled a bunch of kits, about, a year's worth, right? And we got some of them coming in next week where we're going to be, having new kits available. For right now, we're going to be giving out this as incentive. Because listen, I know it's not enough to expect you guys to help me feed a shark. You guys need incentive. It's not enough to, think you guys are going to, want to help me save the world one shark at a time. Oh no, right? So we've got this Ravenhall Events coffee mug that we've been giving away, all right? And you can use this in your home space, you can use this in your event spaces, you can use this in your world building, you can use this, you don't even have to use this as an actual mug, you can use it as a hat, maybe you host an event in there, like it's coffee time with Michael Forrest, and go to that one. That sounds like it'd be cool, huh, Sharky? Right? So yeah, you get the idea. So I'm hoping you guys are gonna want this mug, and just a little bit of a spoiler, next week, right, when we unveil our new kit, it's gonna have an aquarium theme, because, it's going to be our first full kit with a bunch of different items in there. It's going to be really awesome. So come back and check it out. Right. All right. And let's see. So what we're going to do now is hope that you want to be a contestant on today's show. And the way you can do this is if you come up to the railing so you can see right in front of my podium, you've got my friend and co-host Sharky right there. Now that pointer that's coming out of your right hand, if you ever wondered what that's for, that's what this is for. If you aim your pointer at Sharky's nose, you should get a spinning target. If you squeeze in your trigger button on Sharky's nose there, don't worry, it won't hurt him. I'm told he likes it. You're going to get a text prompt that appears in the air in front of you. Now, when you see that text prompt, all you need to do is put in your Altspace username, not your display name, but your username. It's very important because that's how we're going to distribute our prizes, okay? All right. So now, while we wait for you guys to fill that out, listen, if any of you are having any trouble in Altspace, like at a campfire, not getting along with people, or, maybe somebody's trolling your events or scheduling their events over yours or something like that, right? Don't worry, we can take care of that for you. All you have to do is just send them a come visit, right? They'll come here, my friends will eat, right? And everybody wins, and Altspace is a better place, right? So that'd be cool. So
this never works for me every time I come in here.
It never works for you. Okay, well, if you come in, you know what? Just for you. Actually, wait, no, I can't do that because other people entered already. Sometimes when it doesn't work, if you're entering in late, you can restart. Yeah, what's up? All right.
Seeing if you can hear me.
I just got a text asking if you can go on stage, right? I just specifically asked you guys not to send me text, man. It really throws me off. Don't do that, please. All right, everybody. Now, if you can't enter your username with Sharky, we can work around that if that should happen. All right, because sometimes it doesn't fully work. It is a work in progress. I do want to thank you all for your patience when things don't go as planned or things don't work, because that's the thing about doing a live performance is anything can go wrong, and it often does. All right, now what we're gonna do now is we're gonna see a raise hand button appear on your lower right.
No.
All right. right. Now, if you go ahead and press that raise hand button, you'll be on our list. Once you press it, it'll turn blue and you're all set. Please only come up to the stage if you were able to have your microphone open, because we are going to need to be able to talk to you. All right. And let's see, we got 2 people here, but we're going to need more than that to feed a shark. All right. So just press that raise hand button. We'll get you on the list. We got 3. Let's see. So we're going to start seeing who we have now. Let's take a look here. We have, oh, you're also going to notice one thing while we wait for that to fill up. Oh, you're going to notice at the top of your menu wheel, you have a microphone icon. Now, ordinarily, we'll turn that to red when things get out of hand. Like if people are over here and they're talking about a conversation that's maybe better suited for the campfire, right? We'll go ahead and mute everybody. Otherwise, because it could be super distracting, right? But we do like hearing you laugh, and we do like, hearing you call out and stuff. So we like to leave it open for as long as we can. But if you do find that turns to red, please remember that you have the emoji panel, that pink cheek smiley face. And when you click on that, you get a wide variety of options to express yourself. I'll leave it to you to choose which one's best, but I would like to reserve this one in the event of a problem, right? So let's see, somebody's found the frown button there. Gaming time 101. Okay, wow. He's not having a good time. Look at that. All right, so yeah, I'm going to reserve this hand raise button in the event something goes wrong, like the roof is leaking, or maybe my voice has gone choppy. This is kind of one thing I'm going to know about. All right, so yeah, that's that. So let's see, we have 4 people. So let's see who we're going to have up first. Let's see, we've got, we have Doggy Wolves. He wants to come back on. We'll give him another shot. We've got Cameron coming up, and we've also got Kristen. All right, let's see, Kristen's going to come up. All right, so now you guys are on the list here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend these bridges. Please wait for them to fully extend before you come up. All right, and remember, if you have to recenter, do it now, because if you recenter while you're on stage, you're going to end up back in the audience. How's it going, everybody? Hey, Bradley, how you doing? Thanks for making it. All right, everybody, let's see here. We've got, come on up. Let's see, we've got Kristen. We've got Cameron. Cameron, wait up. Stay down here for a minute. Oh, people already know how the game's played. Look at that. They're already heading up there. All right, cool. We're going to pull these bridges back. All right, come on down. No, it's okay. We're just going to take a moment to get to know you. All right, Doggy, well, so we're on last week, and there's enough left of you to play again, right? How do you think you're going to do this time?
Well, I'm able to talk better now because my dad, I'm at my dad's, so he's not asleep. So I'll be able to talk more.
Does your dad know that you're on Shark Time?
Yeah.
He does. Wait, he knows where you are.
Well, no, he doesn't know I'm in here.
Oh, okay, right, good. All right, and Kristen, how long have you been around Altspace for?
Only a few weeks.
Only a few weeks. Have you ever been to the show before?
No.
Wow, you're in for a treat. You might even be one. That's cool. All right, now Cameron Crabtree, how long have you been around Altspace for?
Well, I've been playing a lot of Altspace, and
you have?
Yeah, I've been playing it for the first time.
Okay.
And
have you ever been to the show before?
I never been in the show before, Michael.
What do you think so far? What do you think?
This looks cool.
Okay, thank you,
cool
Kristen.
now.
Yeah, it looks cool. All right, cool. Tell you what, why don't you guys join me up top here? Come follow me up this ramp here. When we get up here, you're going to see there are these yellow X's. Pick one of these yellow X's out and, make yourself comfortable. Once you're on the yellow X, you can recenter yourself if you like. But please go ahead and press that consent button right in front of you. Just a minor formality for our insurance company. Just go ahead and press that consent button.
Have a nice birthday party.
Oh, wait, say this again about a birthday party?
Did Buster have a nice birthday party?
Oh, yeah, Buster had a great time. The gift ideas were really helpful.
Give him a surprise birthday.
All right, let's see. Well, we got Doggy Wolves in the system. You guys are going to need to press that consent button that's right in front of you. You have any trouble pressing that button?
I am having trouble pressing it.
Yeah, okay. What that means is our system's being a little bit unusual today. This has happened before, and what we're going to do to get around this is we're going to lend you my name. All right, it can be a little bit confusing, but we're going to do our best to work around it. All right, so let's see. But just in case, Kristen, you do consent to this, right?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, cool. All right, good to know. All right, let's see. And how about you, Cameron? Do you consent to this?
I don't know how to consent this.
Oh, no, verbally, like you just tell me. That should be enough. You can just tell me. Do you consent to this?
Give consent.
It's just a yes or no question, man. No, you don't?
No.
Oh, how are you going to be on the show if you don't consent? That's terrible.
Press it.
No, you don't need to press it. You don't need to press it. I'm just asking you directly. Don't worry about the button. I'm going to press it for you. Or I'm going to load you my name. All right, I'm just asking if you consent to this. You do, right?
Mm-hmm.
You do? Okay. Mm-hmm. That worked for me, everybody. All right, cool. Okay, there we go. All right. Now, listen, we're going to raise up these glass enclosures to make you feel safe, secure, and comfortable. There we go. Let's see. All right, how's that? You feel good, guys? You feeling good?
No.
All right, well, good. All right, listen, just a reminder, any attempts to escape will disqualify you from our events. We've been told that sounds excessive, but, I think starving my friends sounds excessive. When they run, it's just so sad. There's nothing sadder than watching Melvin cry. I'm telling you, I've seen it, and it's not pretty. All right, everybody. So the way this is going to work is we're going to ask you guys a question, right? And don't worry, they don't have to be right answers. They only have to be those answers that convince our audience that you guys deserve more, to live more than the person next to you. That's it. Pretty easy. So you're going to notice that these numbers are going to appear above your head, and that's basically giving our audience the power to vote for you. All right. So let's say that that Kristen, whose name is temporarily Michael Forrest, let's say that you like her answer and it's really nice. You think it's well thought out. You can go ahead and press on the nameplate below her, and you'll be able to vote for her. But let's say that Cameron has an even better answer and you really like that answer. Well, then you can go ahead and vote for Cameron. You can change your vote at any time. And let's see, blah, 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 3241 says question, and the spelling of it makes me think maybe I mispronounced it. But thanks for that. Please don't send me any text messages while I'm up here. I'd really appreciate that. Super hard to do with all these buttons, and it really, can throw things off. So, I'd appreciate that if you don't do that. All right, now, let's see. Kristen, are you ready for your question?
Ooh, excuse me.
Kristen, you might have muted yourself. Let's see. Let's take a look here. Let's see. Kristen, where are you? There you are. Yes, that's what happened. All right, you're back on the air, Kristen. There you go.
Sorry about
Keep
that.
that microphone open. No problem at all.
Okay.
It happens. All right, so let me see here. So are you ready for your question?
I'm ready.
All right, well, that building out in the distance, I've just got a message from Danix Kenshin saying yeet. All right, well, you guys got the idea that texting bothers me. Very good for you. All right, cool. Enjoy that campfire. Now, you're going to see that in the distance, we have the Ravenhall Sea-Lab, right? Now, last week, we gave an exclusive tour of the Ravenhall Sea-Lab to our patrons. All right, they really enjoyed it. And one of the patrons asked Dr. Starling, how is it that we talk to our sharks? And Dr. Starling went on to explain that the electromagnetic spectrum is something that we barely understand. And, but sharks take to it really naturally. And with that sixth sense, telepathy is just stupid simple, right? So, that's how that's done. And he also went on to explain that sharks don't have any vocal cords. He said, but they once did. And we wondered, what made sharks stop talking?
Maybe he thought that humans were too stupid to hold conversations, so they didn't want them to know what we said.
Wow. Let me ask you, Kristen, do you have any friends in the audience? Because it looks like you got 5 votes already.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
You don't know? Well, you got 7, 8 votes already. You got friends out there 10, 11.
Oh, gosh.
All right. I got the sense that
my
Kristen's
God.
very popular in Altspace. All right. Let's see. Cameron, how about you? How come sharks stopped talking so much that they lost their vocal cords?
Well, if they are two stupid idiots trying to get vocal cords while talking.
Okay.
Even.
I can't
All
hear
right.
anyone,
If you
thank
like, Cameron's answer, go ahead and click on his name. It's
I'm gonna
temporarily
change
Michael Forrest,
my
but go ahead.
outfit to look just like
Now,
yours.
Doggy Wolves, how come sharks stopped
Yes.
talking?
Because of Disney.
I'm gonna change my
Disney
outfit to look just
ruined
like yours.
sharks. Sharks are
Oh,
intelligent.
you're just all about the
and-
copyright infringement, aren't you, Doggy?
doing?
Every show.
Huh?
We'll name it different. We'll call it
Okay.
Mouse. Mouse.
Yeah.
They made sharks look
Well, I
brutal,
still have 4 votes.
ugly, and annoying.
Yeah.
But sharks are beautiful. They're adorable. They're sexy.
Okay.
If I'm allowed to say that.
Looks like
Sexy
the audience
and
likes that,
intelligent.
Doggy. That's good. All right. So everybody,
Oh,
take
yeah,
a moment
of
to
course.
think about which is your favorite contestant's answer there. I'm going to play my favorite song here. There we go. All right, everybody. Just take a moment to consider
me.
which contestant you like the best. And
me.
we're going to lock in our votes in 3,
me.
in 2, in 1. The voting is now closed. Let's see how we did.
I can't see it.
Oh,
boy.
Cameron. Let me ask you something, Cameron. How do you feel about sharks?
I'm scared of sharks.
Uh-oh.
All right. Well, don't be scared. Don't be scared. This isn't real. All right. But you are going to meet my friend Buster right now. And listen,
Scream
I'm
on the
told
way
it
out.
helps if you scream on the way out. All right. It
No.
makes it a lot better. All right. So
Please
give us a
don't.
really good scream,
Please
Cameron.
don't.
We want to hear that. All right. Here we go. Here we go, Cameron. It's going to be okay. All right. Bye, Cameron. Wow. He was a good guest. Yeah. Buster said he was delicious. All right, everybody. Listen, it's time we have a talk. Those of you who've been here before know what's coming. Anybody know what that is that you just saw?
Seasoning.
Anybody? Yes, very good. All right. Now, listen, we have to add in, when we first had this event, we were very proud of it. We showed the admins who were super psyched, and they were horrified by what they saw. Right? And it's because of what effect you just saw. They thought it was something else, but we just got to explain to everybody that that's just seasoning. That's all that is. Because some avatars, listen, most of them are delicious, but some of them have the green tags above their head, and that gives them kind of a minty, gross sort of an aftertaste. And we had to throw that seasoning in just to make it better for my friends. All right? That's it. And if you think it looks like something else, it probably says more about you. And if you're at the campfire after this event and you're talking about what a nice time you had at Shark Time here today, listen, I just want you to remember, when you're talking about the effect you just saw, that's just seasoning. That's all it is. That's all it's ever going to be. That's all it ever was. All right. You guys didn't see nothing. All right. So we're clear on that. Now, I'm glad we could talk like this. This is so nice. All right, everybody. We're going to move into our second round now. So let's clear our score panels out and move into round 2. All right. And it looks like we have an opening. Let's see if anybody else wants to be on the show here. Let's see if we have anybody with their hand raised. Let's check real quick. Let's see. We have LG Pro Freddy, I think it is. Let's see. Oh, just disappeared. I don't know what that's about. We have Moses 52. All right, Moses 52. You're ready to be on the show here. Let's extend these bridges, Moses, and come on up here. And remember, if you need to recenter, do it now, because if you do it when you're on the stage, you end up back in the audience like this, and it's very awkward for everybody, isn't it, Bradley? All right, so let's see. Let's have you up on the stage there. All right, cool. How long have you been around? Altspace, Moses? Come on over here. Let's get to know you.
Oh, where are you?
Oh, I'm right over here on the stage.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine. We can all hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Excellent. How long have you been around Altspace for?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Have you ever been to the show before, or is this your first time?
First time.
What do you think of so far?
Love it. I love the
You
seasoning.
love it. You know it's seasoning, right? You can tell. When you're this close to the stage, you can tell. Right? You can tell. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Come on up with me here.
Seasoning.
Yes, it is red, but that's like the Cajun spices. That's a Tracy. I
Yeah,
can't point to it right now.
that's what
All
I
right.
love.
Now you got a lot of room back here. You can kind of squeeze past here. And if you take up a position on this yellow X, go ahead and press that consent button right in front of me there. Let's see there. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, chicken with Sharky! Oh no! Oh why? Okay, all right. Okay. Well,
Okay.
you're supposed to check in with Sharky first. All right. Let's take a look at the time. All right. You know what we're gonna do? We're
Sorry.
gonna move on a little bit. There we go. We'll just take you off the megaphone here. That didn't work out. That's a shame. Looked like you would have been a good. Looked like you would have been
At
a
least
good
let's
guest,
add a nice
Moses.
meal.
You really do. All right. Let's see here. Now, let's move on to our second question, everybody. We're gonna start at the other end with you, Doggy. Are you ready for your question?
Yes, of course.
All right. Well, last week, Sharky and I had to go out to California for an interview about this show. All right.
Mhm.
And when Sharky saw the plane they sent out for us, he was like, "Oh, that's what that's for." Right. It turns out that sharks will sometimes go up to the surface and they'll peek out, but they haven't, and see what's out there, but they haven't been able to, figure out what planes are all about. Right, they had no idea. So we like it because Sharky now wants to raise awareness about all the things he's learning. So he's wondering, if you could, in terms of Shark would understand, if you could explain what planes are.
Planes, man-made vehicle that obviously we can't fly ourselves, so we have to build a mechanical to be able to fly up there and go to holidays and stuff. Sometimes it can be bad, sometimes it can be good, sometimes it can be horrible events, but yeah, it's safe.
Well, thank you for doing that. Okay, here we go. Now, Kristen, how about you? Could you explain planes in terms that a shark could understand?
Sure, I would tell the shark to think of a plane like a taco. Outside, it's got a harder shell that's not so tasty, but inside is the delicious meat, lettuce, tomato, sour cream. So if you can get through that hard shell, you have really yummy treats.
Wow. You know what? You never know how people are going to answer at Shark Time. And I tell you, some of these answers are so well thought out. That's great. I love that. That's good. All right, everybody. Take a moment to, think about which contestant you like the best right now, because we're going to play that song. All right.
Give me the book.
And we're going to count down here because we're going to close our voting in 3, in 2, in 1. The voting is now closed. Let's see how we did. Oh, it looks like Kristen's doing really well. Doggy,
You
let
forgot
me
the
ask you
zero.
something.
You forgot the
there's a
zero.
zero? No, I think it's working okay. Let me ask you, do you have any plans later?
Sleep.
Sleep. Okay. Well, then just close your eyes and maybe give us a quiet
Yeah.
scream as you meet Fang. All right. So here we go. We're going to introduce you to my friend Fang.
Fun.
There we are. There we go. All right, everybody. Now, what was that effect you just saw, everyone? Let me hear it. See? Yeah, that's all that is. Yeah. Okay, good. Very well done, everyone. Thank you. All right. Now, it comes down to you, Kristen. You're now going to square off against Melvin, and based on the size of our crowd, I don't think you have any problem getting votes. But we're going to, let's see, you have 10 now, so we're going to try to get you to match that as we ask you the next question. Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Well, now this one, listen, food can go bad, right? It really can. And what going to happen here is, we never know what kind of contestants we're going to get when we have them up from the audience. Sometimes we have people trying to mess up the show. Sometimes we have people, that make me have to do editing and stuff like that, right? So you never know what you're going to get. And I was wondering, like, how long does it take for an Altspace Avatar to go bad?
How long does it take for an as long I tell you about within the 2 seconds that it took them to shoot you a text message.
Wow. Okay, I like that. That's a good answer. Okay, so about 2 seconds for an Altspace Avatar to go bad. Here's the thing. You need 10 votes, and right now you only have 7, Kristen. You only have 7.
For Kristen.
So maybe you can tell me.
Kristen.
Maybe you can tell me why it is that you deserve to live. Maybe you can tell our audience. So then maybe get you up to 10. You only need one more.
I'm not really a big fan of the Cajun seasoning, so
Yeah. You might have a reaction to it, like an allergic reaction.
Yeah, I don't have my EpiPen on me. Like,
yeah.
I might.
You only need one more vote. And look at that though. It's kind. Oh wait, there you go. You're at 10. All right, cool. You got it. All right, you've been spared. All right. So what we're gonna do now is gonna take down your glass enclosure. All right, because you are gonna be our winner today. All right. Let's see here. Oh, that didn't go. Let's try that again. Here we go. There we go. Oh, there we are. All right. Why don't you come on down here and stand in front of this mug here so we can get a picture of you with your prize. In a few days, you're gonna get a friend request from Sharky himself. All you have to do is accept that friend request, and then one of these mugs will be shared with you. Okay. So if you face me, right, just face me so we can get your picture, and our audience can help throw up as many emojis as it can to show how happy you are for Kristen. All right, Kristen, look at me. Ready? Now say shark time when I count down from 3. 3, 2, 1. Shark time.
Shark time.
Perfect. Oh, that's awesome. And look at all those emojis. That looks incredible. That's awesome. All right. Now, listen, you may have noticed when you came in here today that we have a Patreon sign up in the lobby. We also have this buy us a coffee link. The reason that we have this is because we're trying to raise money so we can put on more interactive experiences like this. But listen, while we do joke around in here an awful lot about feeding a shark, in the real world, we're actually trying to save one. All right. And so a portion of what we collect will be going to the Bimini Shark Lab, where they do all kinds of important research and they raise awareness about the environmental challenges that are facing sharks in our oceans today. Also about the horrific practices of shark finning and things like that. They do incredible work, and we just want to help out as we can. Want to thank everybody that supports us. You can also support us by by subscribing to us on YouTube. That helps a lot, or even just coming out to our shows. We really love having all of you here, and we're all very grateful for it. At the end of our events, we take everybody flying at the Ravenhall Flight Academy. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up a portal in the back there by the airlock, and we can go out that way to the Ravenhall Flight Academy, where we'll take your all-space questions, give you a chance to fly the Talon hovercraft. All right, and thank you all for coming. Let's extend these bridges, and we are going to be doing this again on Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. So come out and see us then. All right, and you've been a great audience. Thanks so much for coming, and I'll see you all next time. Hey, Courtney. Hey, Matt. How's it going? All right, everybody. Head on out. I'll see you at the Academy. Otherwise, enjoy the set as long as you like. Let me take the blockers off so you can go, explore the stage if you guys want to. Bye, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.